Hey guys, what is up? Chris Roder here to help you guys start, grow, and scale your phone flipping or buyback business. But today, guys, we're not going to be talking about phones and electronics. We're going to be talking about something else entirely because I get this question a lot. So I get a lot of questions on other items, like other items to flip that are like outside of phones and electronics. And I wanted to address that today and give you guys a pretty clear answer. Well, I don't know how clear it'll be, but I think it'll be useful to a lot of you guys that keep asking me this question over and over again. So I've done a little bit of training on stuff like this, but one thing I do want to point out is my marketing and ad strategy does work very well for other industries. The reason I say this is because I've used it, I've helped other people use it, and overall, it's just done very well. So I want to give you guys some examples here. So let me share my screen. Luckily, I can do this on YouTube. I have iBuy agency. Okay, I basically help some. I help people basically make money buying and reselling stuff in general. At this point, you guys may have seen my iBuy agency training a while back. So one thing I want to show you guys is this right here. Okay, so this guy, I helped him. His name is Hayden Howard. I've interviewed him on the podcast before as well. You guys might want to check that out. His name is Hayden Howard. I think it's like episode 2 or 3. He's literally the guy that created price sheets for the phone flipping industry. And I want to show you guys this because I helped him set up ads for flipping sports cards, which is wild, right? So I helped him set up these ads, and as you can see here, he's been buying sports cards left and right. I was like, probably no competition at all in that space. And he's like, not for ads. It's a lot of work though. But we should do around $10,000, and that's profit, by the way, in our first month, which isn't bad. All right, and then I have some comments over here actually. So no, so Sal here actually said, no joke, I can vouch for this. When you had your initial group and I first started, yeah, I bought phones here and there, but your group also helped me run ads for Pokemon cards before the big boom. I seriously am forever grateful for what I learned. So there's a lot of other items out there, guys, that people buy and sell. Okay, so a lot of other items. I'm gonna go through a list of some of these items. A big list of these items would be things like there's people. I had a phone call with somebody the other day over diabetic test strips. There's a big industry there. You can run ads for them. You do got to be a little careful though. I've noticed because those seemingly over the years have gotten banned more or less, I guess. But I mean, I've run them before. I haven't really had any issues. I did just have a client that had some issues with it though, saying it was like against a government mandate or something like that. Not totally sure what the deal was there, but there are a ton of different items out there. So, and I want to give you guys an example of this. So, let me go to Craigslist here. Let me pull up Craigslist because you guys are always asking me for like, you know, all these other different types of items that you can flip because I guess you guys are interested in some stuff outside of phones, and that's fine. So if you go to Craigslist, I like to use Craigslist for the simple fact of it gives you a good idea on like what things people are looking to purchase, right? So for example here, like this person looking to buy Honda ATVs. I want to buy your mobile home. I buy your home wanted old motorcycles, right? We buy mobile homes, we buy houses, we buy those things. Those are huge markets, guys. And then also the diabetic test strips here, right? So like then this is just part of it, right? So if we wanted to do, let's do a bigger area here. Let's do like New Orleans or something, and give you guys an example of this stuff, right? So let's see, We Buy Cars. Cars is a huge one. You can find We Buy Car ads literally everywhere. Um, and there's just so many wanted ads out there, and you guys probably see these wanted ads all across the streets at this point for like the mobile homes. This is the mobile homes is a big one right now. The cars one is also a big one. Like if you were going to go to Facebook Marketplace too, like Facebook Marketplace. So head on over there real quick. There's a big market on Facebook Marketplace for this stuff too. All right. So if you just type in, let's just do cash for cars, right? Cash for cars. You're going to find a ton. Well, hold on. Here we go. So cash for junk cars. You can see like there's a ton of these ads that people are. That's this is a great ad with a foot in it. That's hilarious. That is funny. So I'm going to note that because it caught my eye almost instantaneously and it made me laugh. So it gave me two different emotions all at once. If an ad does that, I recommend like taking a photo of it because that was so offhand that it just totally caught me off guard. And whenever that happens to me, I like to remember that simply because I can recreate the ad and I'll just recreate it with my foot, you know? So, and just remember that as part of a marketing thing. If anything ever catches you off guard, try to recreate it because it usually works really well. Am I still live? What's going on here? Am I good? Can everybody see me? I'm not seeing myself. Hold on. Okay, yeah, it looks good. Perfect. All right, so there's cash for cars out there, guys. There's so many different things at this point. The reason I like the cash for phones industry is because, in my opinion, it's low cost, it's low barrier of entry. A lot of times you can start with cash for funds, right? As you can see, there's people still posting on Marketplace for this and everything. Not as effective as it used to be, but still works. However, I just wanted to point out with everybody here that's watching is there's a lot of different things that you can buy. So let me actually pull up the presentation that I did a while back for the iBuy agency, which is the thing that I run myself and help a lot of people that buy stuff with make money, and it also makes me money. So, but like I said, everybody's always asking me what types of items can I buy outside of phones, and I'm going to show you guys right now because I have a whole list of them that I've kind of been collecting over the years as I've seen people, posting out in the areas and outside of my stuff. So let's see here. Where's it at? Here we go. So couches. Oh yeah, couches are great. Motorcycles, junk cars, test strips, gold and silver. Has anybody like seen those ads for like, or literally places that are named cash for gold and silver, right? Like those are things. Shoes are another big one. You can flip Nikes, you can flip higher end shoes, things like that. Obviously the sports cars that I showed you guys earlier, junk trailers, cash for scrap. Like there's all sorts of things that you can run ads for. Gift cards, that was another good one. Purses and handbags, I personally did this one myself. This was great, and I made money with it. The only thing I didn't like about it was selling it myself. So, but if you're interested in actually running ads for other people, you could actually do this for another person. The diabetic test strips, electronics, obviously. Let's see, was there any more? But there's so many industries out there. Let's see, high-end watches. That's another big one here. So it's another big thing that you can flip for high profits, right? And there's a big marketplace for them. So with that being said, guys, like there's so many different industries that you can just play in, you can profit in, you can market for people in. But there's so many just different types of or not just electronics, outside of electronics. There's a lot of different items that you can flip outside of electronics where you can make a lot more money. And outside of phones, a lot of people never venture beyond iPhones, and therefore they just kind of stay stuck forever, and they never, fully make what they could make, right? As Hayden Howard, one of my mentors, always told me, whenever he started, he's like, there should not be really a limit on the niche. You should just stay within the niche itself of electronics because there's always going to be a buyer as long as you know what you're doing. Okay, so that's why I personally like to stay in electronics because it sells fast, it sells quickly, there's good margin, and that's just my game, right? I like that. It's my favorite thing. I know it incredibly well, but I have run ads and I've done business with other people that flip other things. I actually did a podcast with a couch flipper a while back. You guys can check that out. It's on Ivy Flip on YouTube. And we talked about marketing and stuff like that, and I actually helped those guys market better on selling their stuff to the general public. So there's a lot of different ways that you can make money out there when it comes to flipping. These are just some ideas for you where you can, invest and learn to, create a better skill set. But my personal preference, electronics, I like electronics a lot. Just because I know them very well. They're easy to flip. You can buy them used, damaged, broken, no power, all of that good stuff, and you can still make money no matter what. So just wanted to give you guys an example or a couple of examples of things that you can flip outside of electronics, and I think I did that. So remember, it's test strips, shoes, purses, handbags. By the way, flipping the luxury items is really good. By the way, like people have a hard time getting rid of those things locally, and they sell really well. And if you can get good with eBay on that, because they have an authenticator type of deal that they put people through, that's a really good one. Okay, the gift card thing. The cash for mobile homes, cash for houses. I actually helped one of my resellers in Canada, of all places, get her first house to flip using my same ad strategy. So the ad strategy that I teach works for all of these different types of electronics, guys. Works for all of them. All right. So with that being said, hope you guys like this. I just wanted to pop on here today because it is a question that I get pretty often, and I just wanted to answer it for you guys. So hope you guys enjoyed that. Peace out.